Following is an overview of Kleinschmidt. For additional information, you can contact us at solutions@kleinschmidtinc.com. That's solutions@kleinschmidtinc.com. Also, on the last slide, your sales representatives and their phone numbers are listed. Kleinschmidt's been providing EDI and e-commerce services for well over 4 decades. We're owned by the employees, and not just a handful of employees, but employees at all levels throughout the organization, including support, programming, administration, management, and sales. Our median tenure is over 10 years. So what you have are experienced people that know what they're doing and ready to help, and they are personally invested in your success. Some of our core competencies include in-network translation, where we translate in the network to and from any variety of formats. We've had no downtime in well over a decade, and that's incredible in our industry. We have proactive support and problem resolution for interconnected data. Our customer service team is elite. We are based in the United States, available 24 hours a day, anytime you want us. And we have links for our key support personnel from their homes so that we have the systems in place and the people resources in place, whether there's a weather issue or a virus issue or anything else, assuring you consistent, outstanding support. Occasionally we're asked, even though Kleinschmidt's been providing EDI services since 1979, are you able to handle our global needs? Our needs from diverse industries and for companies that are really massive like ours to move data? The answer to that is absolutely. We have thousands and thousands of clients. Some of them are very, very tiny, and some of them include some of the biggest companies in the history of the world. And we're happy and proud to work with all of them. There are many issues in setting up an EDI and e-commerce program. The two main fundamental issues are connectivity and data format. Connectivity simply means how are we going to get the data from your computer to the computer systems of your trading partners, and then back from your trading partners to you. Data format means when you've got the data, it's in a format that your computer system can use, and when each of your trading partners have the data, it's in a format that their systems can use. Kleinschmidt's connectivity services are diverse and robust. Listed are several of the common choices our customers make. Not only do our customers have a great deal of choices, so do all of their trading partners. You don't need to have the same connectivity method as your partners. You don't have to connect at the same time or in the same manner. With Kleinschmidt, you have a one-stop gateway to any and all of your trading partners. The fundamental of data format. When you've got the data, it's in a format that you like. And when each of your trading partners have the data, it's in a format that they like. Kleinschmidt has extensive leadership and expertise with standards like EDI, Edifact, and others from around the world. In addition to that, Kleinschmidt interfaces with leading ERP packages, TMS packages, and other business software. This can include things that are homemade, have flat files, and other formats. One of the ways to address data format is to purchase translation software. There's nothing inherently wrong with buying translation software. Over half of our clients have their own translation software. Many will augment that with Kleinschmidt's in-network translation, and others use us as the gateway for the value add we bring to the table there. With translation software, you get the tools, you build it, you manage it, you maintain it. And of course, there's costs that you see, like initial software purchase, license renewal and upgrades, training, and you have annoying version migrations you need to deal with. Some of the unseen costs that are greater than what you would expect are the programming costs. You'll need a programmer, probably have a backup, and you're going to have a big commitment in personnel resources to build and maintain the translation function. Another solution to address the data format issue is in-network translation. That's where the translation takes place in the network at Kleinschmidt. In this depiction, an 850 version 4010 purchase order comes into Kleinschmidt. We'll look at the trading partner profile to see what type of data format that partner needs. It might be an 850 in a different version where we would version up or version down. It might be an XML file, JSON, Edifact. It could populate a web form. And we make sure that the trading partner gets the data format they need. Kleinschmidt's in-network translation not only addresses the data format concern for standard file types like EDI and others, but we work with any customer-determined file structure. These could be SAP iDocs, PeopleSoft, or whatever the customer determines. This depiction shows a file coming into Kleinschmidt, and we'll perform an in-network translation based on the trading partner on the other side. Their profile will tell us they want an 850 purchase order in a particular version, or perhaps it's a 204 load tender in a particular version. We may connect with their API, or we may populate a web form. What this does is it positions you as an outstanding trading partner where they don't have to negotiate what document types and what versions you'll support because through Kleinschmidt, you give them the broadest offering. In-network translation works inbound as well as outbound. In this depiction, you've got a variety of invoices, an 810 invoice, a 210 invoice, could be an XML or JSON file, an API, or could be something that comes in from a web portal like Freight Launch. So Kleinschmidt gets this invoice for you in any variety of formats and versions, and will convert that to the file format you dictate. This means your application ready, and again, it means on the other side, you're a wonderful trading partner to your community, making it easier to onboard partners and maintain those relationships. Occasionally, an EDI exchange will have more than one trading partner. Sometimes this means the trading partner will send a document to one partner and then send the same document to another. At Kleinschmidt, we offer carbon copy. You can send the document to us, we make a copy of it, send one to the trading partner, the first partner, one to the second partner, and there can be any number of them for this. Not only that, but use an in-network translation. If one partner needs EDI and yet the other needs a fax, we can do that, or if they need their own flat file. Some of Kleinschmidt's customers use web portals for EDI. They may not have the volume to justify or the resources available to set up an integrated EDI program. With the web portals from Kleinschmidt, whether it's a custom portal or an e-tail for retail or Freight Launch for trucking and transportation, they can do EDI and accommodate trading partners' needs. Kleinschmidt's web application for transportation, Freight Launch, has over a decade of experience and expertise built into it. It makes connecting shippers and carriers easy. It is multi-user, you can have multiple people log in. It is multi-location in that you could log in from home, an office, or while traveling. It's also multi-partner in that you connect to any and all of your trucking and transportation community through the Freight Launch portal. At Kleinschmidt, we love talking with our customers. Our client services team is available 24 hours a day, every day of the year. In addition to our support team, we have a data visibility tool. We call it Web Camera. You can log in with ID and password, run some queries, searches, and look at reports. Kleinschmidt's interconnect capabilities, implementation, and proactive client services follow-up is a great value to our customers and their partners. The mailbag is an enveloping structure with an acknowledgement wrapped around data that's passed between interconnect entities, like two value-added networks. At Kleinschmidt, when we have data going to another interconnect entity, we open a mailbag and set a counter and a timer. When there's 10 documents in the mailbag, we send it, or if the timer hits 60 seconds, whichever comes first, we close it and send it. So the biggest delay we would introduce would be 60 seconds, and the biggest mailbag we would have would be 10 documents. This is a big difference from some of our competitors that'll batch data and it may have hundreds or thousands of documents in a mailbag. Another thing we do that's really neat is we set a timer for 1 hour. If we haven't got an acknowledgement back from the other value-added network or interconnect entity within an hour, we pick up the phone and call them. While we've got them on the phone, we can open the mailbag, look at it. There's no more than 10 documents with Kleinschmidt, and we can begin to affect problem resolution. Many times we solve problems before either our customer or their trading partner knows there was a problem. And that's adding value. Reliability and uptime, key measures of a value-added network, and for companies managing and moving data. At Kleinschmidt, we get the highest scores. We haven't had any downtime in 16 years, and we haven't had any maintenance windows in 16 years. Even our better competitors will have common maintenance windows where they stop processing by plan to perform some functions. At Kleinschmidt, our environment that we own, we've written the software for, developed it, and maintain it, sets us aside from everybody else. We have HP Nonstops, formerly Tandem, fully fault-tolerant computing systems at two locations, one in Deerfield, Illinois, another in Rondout, Illinois, and they're linked together. And both of those sites have interconnects to the outside as well as connections to trading partners. We also have a cloud environment that's fully redundant. You can't have any better uptime or reliability than Kleinschmidt. Technical expertise and leadership, veteran people, and a massive investments in systems and infrastructure are the backbone of Kleinschmidt. One of the things we know is that it's about building relationships, essential connections. So we have an onboarding program where we help you get the most out of your EDI experience. With this, you'll give us a trading partner list. This are the people we'd like to do EDI with, contact data. This is how to get a hold of them, and you'll have an EDI message. It could be as simple as, we have EDI capabilities. We work with Kleinschmidt. They're going to call you on our behalf and see if we can get set up. Or it could be a more aggressive message. We will reiterate your message, whatever it is. We will work with them for testing and support so that you get the connections quickly. If they don't have EDI, we can certainly inform them on a variety of choices to help you build the biggest, most successful EDI traded community you can have. Thank you for watching the Kleinschmidt overview. For additional information, you can reach us at solutions@kleinschmidtinc.com. That's solutions@kleinschmidtinc.com. Thank you.